But unafraid, swept away on this sea of change. Thoughts ricochet, waves engulf my past mistake. Lost, but unafraid, swept away on this sea of change. Thoughts.
Hello there. Hi. How the heck's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're having a good one. We're up and running, bit of Star Citizen today, and nobody's here. Oh, hi. Nobody. A bit late today, unfortunately. Traffic on the way home was just atrocious. Actually. But I made it here. And the weather is much less awful. Which is not a very high bar to clear, I'm gonna be honest. Giving. Hello, Uazin. How you doing? Hello, Poopazin. Let's confirm. Fearless Azimuth. Waiting to load in whilst building the shaders. Hang on, what's happening here? That's a bit strange. Okay, that is a bit strange. You can't hear anything, even on max volume during intermission. Guess I'll do alert. Like from me? Oh dear. Okay. Pitter patter. Let's get out of here.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
So glad you bought earplugs. Sorry, for those not aware, Heafish is currently out on an ice hockey game. Loxby? Yeah, you got me there. I don't have a defense on that one. I am definitely late today. I was trying to be on time, but traffic disagreed. Also, today's my late day anyway. Like, I always stay back in the office at least another half hour. Glad to see me live. I'm glad to see me live too. I'm glad to see you seeing me live. Brain no work goodly. Late. Yes, I know. Vancouver Canucks hosting Minnesota Wild. Hey, nice. Right. Sorry, brain very cooked today. Brain only physically made it home. PT's kind of cooked, is it?
Vehicles, your vehicle has been delivered to please visit.
Well, I've got to do my part trying to keep these things, like, reported and bugged. Just like my brain. Yep. It's okay, more tea will fix it, right? What, about my brain? Apparently mixed. Universally acknowledged as awful. Streak. Thanks, Loxby. Appreciate the heck out of it, bud. Sandgripper taking over as number one, asking himself, who does number two work for? Gonna get a bag of chili. Oh, chili streaming. Nice. Let me guess. Arc Raiders? Yes. It's 4 eyes, right? Let's see if I remember correctly. Yes. Of course it's Arc Raiders. Yeah, there we go. I was worried for a second there. He was shocked. Wait, not Arc Raiders? No, it's Arc Raiders. There we go. It's like that that rat meme of, here, I bought you a gift. No more of you, rat. Always the plague. It's not it's not this time. It's not this time. It's the plague. If you start a fight, just yeet a can at someone. For legal reasons, do not do that. Yeah, bring the old Cobra Chicken duck call and just blow it a heap.
You are here to launch.
Of course.
Landing gear. Thank you, and please visit again.
McGrady, you jerk. It was your birthday yesterday. Happy jerk birthday. Fucking Mix, how are you? Ba-dum-bum, bum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Gundam Goose? Yes. Budge. I don't like this one. You wasn't picked it. I'm not sure how well this shows on camera, chat, but no, it doesn't really show well. But the top of this, like down to about the label, is just chili oil. It's just oil. You give it a shake to emulsify it a bit, and it does stay like it stays like that. But hey, wait, hang on, Grady, rude.
Engines online.
I see how it's going to be. I wander away, you turn my engines off. Yeah, this one's a bit brutal. You almost got me. I'm like, oh, it got quiet. Wait. Your hot sauce of choice? This one's brutal. I think it's really, really hot. Ow. Far out, chat. That is hecking brutal. Okay, I don't know why that didn't exit seat. I just saw the notification come up. The other one worked, this one didn't. Why? It's so hot. It's only Reaper, I know. I think it's just because of the amount of oil in it. No, I'll refund it. Just give me a second. points in 2 minutes. Can confirm. Woo! This is weird. Like, in my ship, if I hold Y for a second, it actually doesn't exit seat in this. I think they might have set it so that single seaters won't do that. I'm not sure how to fix that. Do I have it do 2 keybinds at the same time and say, eject at the same time? Right Alt Y? Oh, pretty much. Is it? Would that have to be it? I'd have to do Right Alt Y? Yeah. Exit seat and eject. Exit seat. I don't know why it didn't exit seat. That's really strange to me.
Shields offline.
Ah, squads, sorry. Ah, why squads? Hang on. To prevent players from leaving under power. So you think if I exit atmosphere and zero the throttle, it might work? I'll have a try. What could possibly go wrong? Everything can go wrong. Not those. Mercenary, those. Not that one. Not that one. Guess that one? No, not that one. Sure. Back.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, I've arrived. I'm zero throttle. That time it worked. Okay, there are definitely some rendering shenanigans going on with Crusader. It does not like that. Maybe it just wasn't a long enough hold. That one. Boom. Input. Exit seat. Actions. Save it. Press Y for 2 seconds and release. Okay. Hope that fixes it. Either way. Hey, what up, Lev? How you doing today, bud? Hope you're having a good day. I hate this where it's like Z fighting but for navigation points. Really annoying. Round. Go. Guten Morgen, Herr Falkenbach. It's good, dear.
Quantum drive is now on.
My tea is hot and my tongue's still on fire. How's the PT going for me? I'm only like 5-10 minutes in, so it hasn't gone wrong yet. Give it time. From what I've been hearing, it is going to go wrong for me soon.
Quantum drive is now
Right.
off.
Let's go. Oh, it's a bunker mission. I didn't know. Go security point. Don't have allies. Don't have non-combatants. Sure.
Shields online.
There we go. PTO works flawlessly as always. I'm not sure if I'd go that far. PTO is working currently. Bellicart juveniles.
Landing gear deployed.
I still find it odd that the meat worms are showing up on radars. You tried the PTV yourself, see what's up. Wanted to see the optimized graphics when it released. I guess video memory didn't like it. You can see your video memory usage though. So if you go to options graphics, you can actually see estimated GPU memory usage, which is a really neat feature. I wish more games would implement that one. But you can't use turtles as fuses anymore, which I think is wrong. I think they need to bring back the fused turtle.
Landing complete.
Let me use like random things as fuses.
Offline.
You scored! Race! Good news, Hefish. Yeah, bring back turtle fuses and give us more options for fuses. Like, let me use a can of beans as a fuse. I'm fully willing to accept, like, massively increased wear on the stuff. But let me use... Oh, well, that's going to be an issue, chat. There's like 5 of them out there already. And I have 60 rounds and potato aim.
Time's a wasted. Let's go. What if I was just going down?
Guess we're fighting.
Got a problem?
Yeah, I'll got ya. I'm here. Yeah, I'll got ya.
Here we go.
Oh, damn it. It's on now.
Got a
I heard a
problem?
grenade. Time to not be there.
Shit, they just killed him. Moving up.
Oh, come on.
Here we go.
Got you. Got you. Cleared. For now. Oh, that is... Okay, weird. It looks brown. Let's go. charge any bullets. Not anymore. I found some. I found it did some. Beans are at least hot after you use cannons of fuse, but it depends how much ampage is going through them, right? Like if you're looking about like
Here we go.
a 5-watt fuse, probably fine. Sorry, a 5-amp fuse, probably fine. You're using that thing as like a 100-amp fuse. You got yourself a can of nice warm beans afterwards. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I want to have the option to give them the beans.
Advancing.
So beans 1-1 can return.
Yes, we're fighting. Tipping just got interest. Need new cover. Suppressive fire.
The heck?
Where do they go?
Beans 1-1. Stop the beans being 1-1. No! I earned those beans, I will have you know.
Just delaying the inevitable. Sweeping the area for possible hostiles.
Go.
No sign of them.
No.
If you come out now, we'll take it easy on you.
No.
Damn it.
Look, I earned my title of beans guy, okay?
Don't think it's a bigger issue than it already is.
Yeah, come out right now so I can shoot you before I have to chase you down and then shoot you. All of the amp scissors?
Look out!
What? That's a thing, I guess. Oh wow. Nope, nope. Oh wow. This dude had a bad day.
Find anything.
Yes, it was
Good.
nothing.
Show yourself now.
Shit! Contact!
Where's the contact? There's no contact, you're making it up. Huh. I was looking to see if there was a non-Ninetales armor lying around that I could chuck on, because I'm currently wearing only the finest of armor sets.
You think you can hide from me?
Yes. You drop on the floor. What, beans? No, I haven't seen beans on the floor yet. I've seen beans in the 890 dump and the 600i. Yeah, they're still aggroing into those dudes. I keep on hoping I'll find med gel down here. It really does feel like I should.
Someone scared?
Yes, it was nothing.
Yes, it was nothing. A contact lens? Oh yeah, maybe. Those mythical like info lens, which they mentioned a long time ago. Might have upgraded my Holby to a Raylan. Don't ask me how that happened. One of life's mysteries.
Find anything.
Hello. Never mind. Yeah, Falconback, I was looking quite seriously at the Hull B, but then I realized I've already got too many cargo vehicles. I only spent $10 this IAE, because I bought a upgrade kit from my, what was it called? From my Zeus Mark II Mark, to the, Vulcan, the repair ship. Just because I don't have anything that does repair at the moment. They didn't say Hull B about. Yes, correct. No, the Hull B, as of the update they made a week ago, can land planet side. Nuclear Vulcan. Yes. Nuclear. You also haven't put a lot of money into the upgrade, yeah. I did, however, I had an upgrade token sitting on my account to go from the Carrack to the Perseus. Now that the Perseus is out, I decided that I don't really need one, or needs the wrong word. I don't feel the urge to have a Perseus. So I have exchanged that one back into credits, and I used the $75 that was sitting there to get the L-22 Alpha Wolf from my Cutter Scout. So I got rid of my Cutter Scout and picked up a L-22 Alpha Wolf. Just because I think it's neat. Like, it's a neat ship. Hey, Skin, how you doing today, bud? But yeah, using the Hull B can land planet side. The initial art they had would not do that because it had spindles pointing down. They have been going through and doing a refactor of that ship, and it is now it's now going to be able to land planet side. It's also going to carry a lot more cargo than it was listed to originally. So expect the price to go up, candidly. It's also coming out next year, assuming everything goes to plan. How the heck are you doing, Skin? Okay, the engines on this thing are unreasonably loud. I was assuming. No? Proctor Enforcement. We'll pay you $44,000. Sorry, 44,000 Alpha UEC to do something? What? Couldn't tell you.
Shields offline.
Swarthman, I'll be handling things on this end for Foxtrot. Glad to have you on board. Get out to the contract side as soon as you can.
Quantum drive is
Providing protection for a review.
Loan surveillance is C2 and the Suyan. Yeah, the Suyan's good. I like it. It's not a vehicle that I find the particular need to have personally, but I do fully acknowledge that the Suyin is really neat. Well,
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
that's actually what I wanted to do. I want to go look at the issue council and see if this issue is reported properly. Issue council. Sure, I wasn't sure if my game would be smoother like the live server. Kind of having a bit of trouble with it too. Okay. Yeah, Levo, sorry I missed the message the first time around. Yeah, so Star Citizen's in a weird place right now. As they're rolling out the Vulkan, like as the default renderer, they're making quite a lot of changes to like how the game processes your video. And for a lot of situations, you'll find improved performance, but a lot of the situations where you have really poor frame rate right now, like on some of the landing zones, for example, it's actually CPU bound, not GPU bound. And the way that they're doing the renderer with the Vulkan change is going to reduce some of the load on the CPU, but if the CPU is still bound by the other processors, it's not going to help, if that makes sense. Would not be nice to have a 9800X 3D. Even if I could, so I can afford a 9800X 3D. What I can't do is I can't afford to upgrade my system to a 9800X 3D because I'd need to buy new RAM. I've got DDR4 in this.
Quantum drive is now off.
Nice of you to show up. We've got our hands full, as you can see. Jump in and do what you can to stop them.
There we go.
Shields hit.
Mustang Alpha. It might be better. Whoa! Silver Gabur. The heck was that? Is that a Mustang Delta? looked like the rocket strikes.
That showed them a thing or two.
We're making some last-minute adjustments.
Okay. Ram is worth some kidneys right now. Yeah, rip Ram prices. Uh-huh. And then in the middle of this Ram, like, apocalypse, Crucial's like, you know what, actually, we want to take that, bag of money from AI data centers that can't even turn on because they can't get enough water or power, and you know, abandon the retail market that made them so much money over the years, because, you know, this is where the money is right now. So they're chasing that bubble cash. They've got to get their bag and get out, right?
Let's go.
Which is, you know, a whole thing considering the that circle jerk of money. The AI bubble burst. Well, the AI bubble burst, as much as I want to see it, it is going to ruin us. Because so much of the economy's money is tied up in it, it's almost certainly going to cause a recession when it goes kablow. And, like, as much as they say they won't, there's going to be bailout money. There's going to be just, like, all sorts of dumb stuff. Also, Lisa Sue said there's no air bubble. You just need to remember what, what makes them... So what's in their financial and, you know, personal interests, right? If tech companies like AMD or Intel or Nvidia or Qualcomm or someone like that says there's an AI bubble, they're acknowledging the issue. And then they don't get invited to the billionaires' lunches. Also, you know, their shareholders would demand they quit if they said something like that. Because they have to get their money.
More ships arriving. Get ready.
Okay.
Booger! Did those just not track at all? Yeah, absolutely zero tracking on those. Again.
Shields hit.
Bonk.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, missiles are a bit overtuned at the moment, chat. When will this be released? You love it, but I'm so sick of waiting. What are you trying to wait for release on? Big L. Like, if you want to see when can I do what I'm doing right now in Star Citizen, you can do this right now today. You should just have to download the PTU and play it. Like, all the stuff I'm doing right now is working in-game right now.
Okay.
If you're asking when the game is going to be finished and all the features are in, yeah, that's years away, bud. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Like, I've been playing Star Citizen actively for 11 years on stream. And I just want to know about full release. Full release, years away. Years and years away. Squadron 42, the single-player story, is probably launching next year.
Fight's over here, genius.
So if you're looking for like the curated story, that is probably launching next year at this rate. If you're looking for like the finalized persistent universe, I think that's an ever-stretching goalpost, honestly. You're probably 2 to 3 years away from like version 1.0 of Star Citizen, where they have, you know, enough systems to
I'm heading out.
make trading interesting.
Take care. Where the hell are you going?
I don't know, where the hell are you going?
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
What?
Shields hit.
Look out! More ships incoming.
Bogey.
Your places day one? Yeah, so like 1.0, probably 2 to 3 years away. Squadron 42, most likely next year at this rate. The game being completely feature complete, years. Years and years and years and years and years and years and years.
Fight's over here, genius.
That one's not looking onto anything, is it? Nope. It's saying it's locked, but it ain't locked, Dad.
Look out! More ships incoming.
Shields hit. Bogey.
Where the hell are you going?
You're trying to murk this nerd.
There's more of those bastards coming our way.
Places day one. Nice. Yeah, I'm about 11 years in at this point. I picked it up in 2015 and started playing it on that day when we could only do arena commander dogfighting. It was that and the hangar module was all I could have. I picked it up just after it went to
Bogey.
just after it went to be able to fly the ships. But when we could still drive around the Grey Cat
Keep
buggy.
the fighters off me so I can work. Where the hell are you going?
How you doing? Anyway, now that I'm kind of here, a bit more of that. Rulers are keeping that well within control. That's actually pretty good. I'll hold with that. That's fine. Honk. Go honk yourself. I'm a looker to see if they released restock on the F7Cs. I got 2, but the ones I really wanted weren't available. They were available last week during Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, and they will be available again during Fleet Week, which is coming up. So, yeah, I don't think the limited run F7s are available right now, though the F7C Mark II is. Yeah, the F7C Mark II is now available, which gives it bigger wing mount and nose mount weapons, and also updates it to the new Anvil styling guide. It's not saying that your existing one isn't any good anymore. It's still just as good as always it has been. The new F7s are a little bit
You've got to
heavier,
keep them off us so we can work.
a little bit tankier,
Fight's over
with
here,
a little bit more
genius.
firepower. Serving up? Fair enough. Don't let your dreams be memes. No, let them be memes. Embrace the honk. I really do need to give myself a honk button here, chat. I haven't got one right now. I've got a doot doot. It is a doot doot, but I don't have a honk. This thing's running pretty well. Escort ship to hangar. It's literally already in and despawned, but it's still saying escort ship to hangar. Whatever. We're here. Still good. Just gotta wait for it to catch up. Eventually. Mission doesn't do the updating right there. You're setting up for something else. Is it turning off my engines on approach? What am I doing? Hang on, we're doing this one. Losing it is still fun. No! There. Let's see if this works now, chat. Oh, that is working now. Neat. I think maybe my timing might have been a little bit off on that one. There you go. McGrady, good news. The trolling shall continue. That is now fixed. As my dude phases to the cockpit class. Unlike McGrady. I don't know what to do here, chat. It's like... escort the ship. It's literally in there and despawned. Bling, 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 bling. I don't know. Mission go poopy. It's like the planets. It's not too bad from here. But when I was doing missions out at Damer, I think it was, the mission, like the planet just turned into a point cloud rather than being like a text, like a model. If I fly away, will that trigger it? Kaboom for 25k? feels rude. Because the problem that I have there, Falconback, is like the keybind for turning on self-destruct on a ship is the same
Where the hell are you
keybind
going?
as, you know, forehead on ground dirt nap time. And I don't think like forehead on ground dirt nap time is like great for providing entertainment or like ongoing content. It's the same reason why like exiting the ship and turning off the engines is funny, but also can be very lethal. Why they've got quite high points and cooldowns, because I don't want them to stop me from being able to do anything in the stream. Like if I turned on, if I was back to playing Tarkov and used all of the Tarkov modules for this, like throw down your bag, throw a grenade, drop your gun. I can't remember who I was watching. I was watching someone playing Tarkov with InstructBot, aka BitBot, running. And as the person was extracting from like a really successful raid, chat redeemed the bit.
Fight's over here, genius.
Chat redeemed the bits to make them throw down their bag just as they were leaving. And it was so well timed he couldn't get his bag back. It was just like, ah. Unequipped helmet would also be funny. I did have unequipped helmet. I don't know if it's on at the moment, but it's yeah, I can check. That one. No, I don't have unequipped helmet off yet. That's right, at the moment. Again, I've got to try to find things that mess with me but aren't necessarily lethal. I was gonna have like swapping my mouse buttons, but that only makes sense when I'm doing first-person shooter stuff. Like when I'm doing bunker missions or whatever. It doesn't make a lot of sense for most of my content for Star Citizen. So that's why I haven't got that running. There is a way for me to set it up so that mods can cycle which ones are on and off, like which redemptions are on and off. Also, I can set it up so that all of the redemptions are also related to a bit cost. So they can be like an unreasonable number of channel points, or like $1.50 in biddies is another way that I can do it. I don't know where this module, or this dude's gone. But yeah, so like I can do things like swapping my mouse buttons, timing out McGrady, you know. Doing a series of mods, doing keyboard inputs, having mouse inputs, like click on certain points of the screen. All that stuff is possible in here. Yeah, as it stands right now, I've just got those 3 engines off exit seat and repack mags. Because they are potentially lethal, but not definitely lethal. And hey, McGrady's done me enough damage over the years, bud. Like in that one stream where he redeemed 500 squats from me and Kilo. Day after, I'm bow-legged walking to work. Just be a mod and refund all the points you use. Now you can see that Falconback is a mod for the Penguin Guru. There's another stream you all should be watching, chat. That one. Penguin Guru is great. Plays lots of roguelikes and lots of retro games. Lots of deck building games as well. You would never do such a thing. You do it all the time, don't you? Bold of you to assume I do mod things. It's true. I mean, no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, this is all stuff that I can set up. I just, like, if you have suggestions for things for InstructBot, or like sound commands or things like that, happy to take feedback. Like, just post them in the Discord and I'll try to make time to update it. Like, I've been planning on replacing and upgrading like all of my sub alerts and stuff for a while now. I keep on not doing it because it's a really daunting job. But like a little part of me wants to move away from the dancing for subs. It's a long break from the game content, but I mean the other side of me knows that modern, like the current meta for streaming is not game content. It is like either IRL or like messing with the streamer content. Twitch for like watching someone playing a game either very well or very badly is a much smaller market than it used to be. No, I can't do those streams, Ewerson. Not a thing that I can do. I do have a hot tub just over there. I could do a hot tub stream, but I don't really want to take my computer all the way over into there to like and buy like a waterproof keyboard and mouse. Moobs. Well, okay, so I was joking around with Butcher on his stream a little while ago because Butcher recently launched his merch store. I also have my own merch store, as I'm sure you all are aware at this point. What's my ship set up? It's looking good. So, Big, this is an unreasonably expensive ship. This is the F8C. It is like the big heavy fighter from Anvil. And it is... It's lower damage output than the medium fighters, but it can take a hit really well. But yes, this is the ship that they said was going to be a reward for finishing the campaign, and then they sold it anyway. And then when they did sell it, they're like, "We'll make sure you have to earn it in game. Like you have to earn the ability to buy it, and then when you do buy it, it's $300." And they were only going to sell it once, and then they sold it again about 2 months later, and then they sold it again about 4 months after that, and they sold it again after that. But they were still saying, "Oh, you need to have gotten the ticket to buy the ship." And then 2 weeks ago, they said, "You can just buy it. Everyone can buy it." So obviously it made them too much money, and morals versus wallets, wallet won.
Mayday! Mayday! I'm going down!
I don't care anymore, bud.
Bottom drive is
Mission
now
was broken.
off.
But yeah, it like
Sorry, but I need to revoke this contract. Foxwell needs its field operatives to uphold their corporate standard.
yeah they sold it a lot of times. What's Discord? I'm in like my stream. I don't actually have it on here, do I? I don't actually have it on my YouTube profile. I should add that. Yeah, all of the notifications, so all of my like
Is now on.
commands and stuff was still only on Twitch. I'll move them all across to YouTube. I keep on remembering that I can do that. I just haven't. I apologize. Unfortunately, it's not one of those easy to remember Discord channels because I'm not currently paying Discord money. Just to make sure you feel a little bit bad, you're still at under 1,000 to spend for Star Citizen. I'm over 5k. I'm actually perfectly okay with that one because of the amount of time I've gotten out of the game at this point. And whilst the development feels horribly mismanaged, it is delivering a game at the moment that I'm really enjoying. Like the last couple of patches have been a lot of fun.
Shields online. Bottom drive is now off. Shields
Let's freaking go.
Quantum drive is now on.
Hello, Seraphim. Still miss you, Port Olisar. But also, Seraphim has all the stuff you need, as opposed to Olisar, which never really had all the stuff you needed. Oofed. My frame rates is as...
Shields online.
How is the station not shooting at that person? I'm confused. Had a lot of fun with the new investigation missions in Nix in the last few days. Made some good money. Nice! Which investigation mission? Oh, the like raiding the new stations and stuff. They're a lot of fun. They're really good. Hang request completed.
Okay. Docking initiated.
What?
Docking denied. Landing gear deployed. Landing
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
engines offline.
Yeah, those ones, they're really fun. Sometimes the AI gets a bit sketchy on them, but yeah, it's a lot of fun doing those. Hey. Thank you for the follow. So thank you for the sub on YouTube there, Philly Zone. Appreciate that. Contracts. The Vandal tend to crash a lot into the station. Yeah. The Vandal crashed into the station. It's like the station's collision map hasn't been set out correctly. Also, the AI in the station, like the NPC on foot AI, is it's better than it was, but it still sometimes just slaps you around. Yes, Big L did ask about my Discord and using, and I asked and I answered them using my words. Because I'm watching both Discord and both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I need to add Nightbot to my YouTube as well, but I haven't done it because I keep on forgetting to. Because I'm a bit of a git, honestly. There we go. That. What I'm up to? I don't know, Loxby. I was doing missions and then it kind of crashed out a bit. I need to apparently create a new account for Nightbot on YouTube. Is it PTU? Yes, yes it is. Do you know? Do you know how to tell? Look down below the stream. The stream title says Mohawked Idiot in the PTU. I'm messing with you. Don't worry about it. VLRT. Sure, I guess. Well, yeah, but that is fair. I do have my stream title incorrect consistently, so that is fair. You don't need to call me out that badly. Landing. Sweet. Good to go. You also read the big text that says test version. Where? Why is that doing that? That's weird. Okay. Fine. I'm waiting in the queue.
Engines online. Takeoff complete.
Ugh. That went into my to-do list. He wasn't saying anything, just like I didn't consider it a hawk because it's a hard back up. It didn't fall down. There's a little chunk that's a little bit sideways. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Hello.
You are clear to launch.
Thank you. Am I? There we go. Ahoy there, Port Josh. How are you today? Bogey! Don't bogart that doobie.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear raised.
What the heck is going on over there, chat?
Check fire. Bogey. Shields hit. Shields offline. Engines offline. Weapon system destroyed.
Chip go boom.
Weapon system destroyed.
Repair all.
Engines
That'll fix it, right?
destroyed.
Power plant failure. Yep, that'll happen. Not a lot left of me, chat. No, this side's the other side. That was quick. Yep. No, Ewan. Please don't. Candid answer, please don't, because I've been getting more and more conversations happening on YouTube, and having Ewan Sandgropper spamming poop emojis in the middle of conversations or just after a conversation does not help engagement at all. And last time I asked people not to do that, the response was to spam more emojis, which yeah, I didn't particularly love. I don't particularly love this either. That's fine. It's fine. Please not another hot one. I don't think my tongue can take it. We're good. Good. I would not have liked double garlic. I would not have liked double garlic at all. This sauce is delicious. This sauce is really good. A little bit zesty and delicious. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, dirt now. Also, once again, I couldn't exit C by holding Y, which is odd. Should any sauce in that wheel be described as delicious? Yes. Otherwise, it would never be fun. And I'd probably remove it. If all of them were stupidly hot, I'd just remove it. Because it has to be enjoyable, entertaining. And I know that Ewan would argue that purely, like, nothing but Pepper X would be entertaining. I would strongly disagree, because it wouldn't make me not want to do it. Oof. To enjoy those frames one at a time, chat. Crunchy. You need a vinegar-based one as well. I'm not getting Frank's again. I don't like Frank's. Wasabi or horseradish one? I used to have a horseradish one that was quite good. Torchbearer sauces, headless horseradish. Yeah, it was a Reaper and horseradish one, and it went absolutely straight to my sinuses. It was brutal. I had someone say I should buy those little single-serve sachets of wasabi, and do like a sachet of wasabi as one of the ones. The problem with wasabi and horseradish is it oxidizes really quickly. So if I have a bottle and I open it, it loses its burn very quickly, like couple of weeks to a couple of months. It just oxidizes out. It doesn't go away completely, but it doesn't have the same flavor. Noob suit in an F-55. It's a choice. Ish. I need to change the there's no way to really do that, is there? I wish there was some way of getting the game to report back my player state. Like if I'm in a ship or on foot, or an EVA or whatever, so I could use that to filter what redemptions are available. I know it can output some of the state information because systems like Game Glass will return some of that info, but I don't know how or if I can get the information across to InstructBot. Hey, what up, Seraphim? How you doing, bud? Seraphim, did you resist the temptation to get the Alpha Wolf? Because I didn't. Oops. Whoopsies! No, you bought it. Yeah, good. Did you also pick up the gun pack for it? They've got the ballistic pack as well. I've only got the energy weapons. It's so much fun. It's an absolute hoot to fly. It's my only light fighter at the moment, so I'm kind of happy with that one. Because my fighters at the moment are Alpha Wolf, F7A Mark II, and F8C. And then sort of the Cutlass Black, and like the Aurora LN. But yeah. You mean the L-22, the ship famous, having no other name? I am the man with no name. Zap Brannigan. Yeah, I just, like, honestly, the reason I bought it was because it's really fun to fly. And I love the design direction they've gone with it. I think it's a really pretty ship. I didn't buy the L-21 because I did not like the centerboard deploying fin thing. I thought it was dumb. But yeah, the L-22 I think is gorgeous. I've only got the stock paint at the moment. I've been viciously tempted by the where is it? This one? I think it's this one. The Night Tide camera. No, it wasn't the Night Tide camera. It's the one with this, like, metal. The Alpha Wolf, the F7A Mark II, and the Spirit C1. It's a really good selection. That's great. I've had a chat to a friend of mine who had what do you have? He had a Cutlass Black and a couple of other things, and he's like, I just want to have like a good selection of starter ships for getting into it. So he's now got the Salvation, the Golem Ox, the new Clipper, and what's the other thing he has? The Golem, the Clipper, the Salvation, and one fighter. I can't remember which fighter he has. But yeah, he was just looking to get like a decent selection of like starter, like profession starter ships. That one, the Allegro paint. This is the paint that I'm tempted by. Yeah, the keel wasn't great, but the horizontal stabs and the lower diffuser on the Ultimate 2 look great. Yeah, it's got sort of the T elevator sort of design from some World War II fighters and jets, and I love the design sort of direction they've gone with this vehicle. I just think it's pretty as heck. And it's not like a new meta vehicle, and I love that. I love that it is not the best vehicle in its class. Like, other fighters can stomp on it. Depending on how much money I keep putting into this game, I think they're going to change the CC to C1 to the Asgard. Oh, the Asgard's so expensive for what it is, though. I love it, but it's so expensive. If you can look into one of those CCU chains to get into an Asgard at like under $200, I think it would be a great option. But it's really hard for me to look at the Asgard at $350 and think that's a good deal. And as much as it's like not really what I'm doing, like I'm not really buying the ship, it's also at the same time I feel like I want to have the perception of getting a good deal. I don't know. Right now there's only a changeover, mate. Fair. Yeah, the Clipper is something I've recommended to a bunch of people who are looking at only being like $200 into the game. Like, have a Clipper and something else, because the Clipper is actually quite reasonable at the early bounty missions and great at doing bunker missions, and it'll do the crafting thing later as well, which hopefully will mean that you'll be able to maintain it without needing to do other stuff. Yeah, I like the Clipper. I think it's a great ship. I don't think it's the perfect ship, which is fantastic. I don't want the perfect ship. For real money, you'd recommend a Corsair over the Asgard any day? Better value for money for sure. So much more firepower. What I really like about the Asgard is in my mind, it is just a bigger Cutlass. Like, decent cargo area, great fun for 2 people, can fly solo and still be very viable. It's kind of a good multi-role ship. The issue I have with it is I feel it's a lot more expensive than it should be. I have a very similar feeling to the Golem Ox, because the Golem Ox is more expensive than the mining version of the Golem, for some reason. You love the C1, but it suffers with the Crusader tax, which includes, but not limited to, poor interior optimization and substandard cargo. I mean, the cargo space in it's okay. It's not great, but it's fine. I definitely chose the Cutlass Black instead of the C1 because I feel like the Cutlass Black is a more usable space with the side doors and the ramp. But the C1 looks so much better and flies better as well. Claim.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
The C1 is sexy. C1's a very good looking ship. I was talking about it earlier. Let's hecking go. Aurora LN, baby. I have these like $800 ships in my account. What am I flying? A 30 buck one. A loop. The Corsair would be better from a price point, but it's for the look of the Asgard. Oh, it's so good. You like some shit? Corsair isn't really one. Yeah, I think the Corsair for me rides the line between functional and like intentionally bad. Some of the parts about the Corsair are intentionally bad, like the connected but lying on the ground screen. I think that's going like a little bit too far on the barely assembled meme. It's nowhere near as bad as the Shiv, but I do think it's just leaning a little bit too far into the barely assembled, no quality control sort of meme of the Drake ships. Something like the Cutlass, I think, is fantastic with that sort of... Really? There it is. Something like the Cutlass, I think, is fantastic for that. But yeah, some of them do take it a little bit too far on the intentionally bad side of things. Like I had and loved my Buccaneer. I thought the Buccaneer was hilarious, but then I also had a Drake Herald, and I think I had the Herald for about 3 days because it didn't have a use, and it was frustrating. Engine's on. Start her up. Yep. Under a track. Merkwork? Oh, that one. No, that's a long way away. Security threat, security threat. What are these? Unauthorized surveillance monitors? I wonder if these are as bad as they used to be. These were awful last time I did them. We'll have a try. go. That's what I mean the most in Star Citizen right now. All these new ships with great features, but there's old ships that don't even have server purpose yet getting left behind. Yeah. Yep, I agree. That said, the number of ships without a purpose right now is actually dwindling because they are adding functionality to a lot of the sort of roles. What is it? Just like really the data running stuff, and the repair stuff that's not really functional yet. I'm just trying to think of anything else that's like out that's. Oh, also all the scanning stuff. All the vehicles with like improved scanning functionality doesn't really do anything. So things like the Terrapin and the Cutter Scout is not good. The Herald is perfect situations where you want to go fast and absolutely nothing else. Yep, that's about it. It's got 2 size 1 guns and 2 size 1 missiles. That's all you get on the Herald. Almost no shields and almost no ability to turn. Also feels like the ban of the whole skill matters, with the larger ships being low PDCs that can solo mini swarms of fighters at the big boys like the Hammerhead crickets. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Skill definitely does count, but there are some things that do feel like they are a unassailable mountain to climb. In terms of like, you may have better skill, but you know, it doesn't particularly matter if you're in a light fighter flying near someone in the Polaris, because the Polaris doesn't care about you. That said, right at the moment, if you want to throw your wallet at the problem, closed range torpedoes on the Polaris and Perseus are hilarious. Deeply, deeply satisfying. That's all the hit points you get. It's why I don't really fly the Polaris unless I'm running with people, because whilst it can do it, it's not, I think, particularly fun. There's also a part of me that kind of wishes that the Carrack got like 3 PDCs. I don't think it should have them, but flying vehicles with PDCs is so much nicer when you're going up against small things. I've seen an Eclipse can deal with Polaris with 3 size 9 torpedoes enough. At the moment, yes. Torpedoes are like... Torpedoes are a very fast... Oh, they're actually showing up properly. Hey! Torpedoes are a very, very fast way to cause component absolute destruction.
Shields damaged.
Check fire.
Hello? Please go kaboom.
Check fire. Check fire.
Seriously?
Check fire.
What do I have to hit to make this thing go kaboom?
Check fire. Check fire.
Is there something specific I have to damage?
Check fire.
That's 1 spur. Another spur, I guess?
Check fire.
Now what? That?
Check fire.
Shields
That?
damaged.
Check fire.
Okay, the satellites are not really destroyable right now. At least not with my Aurora-y goodness. so time to properly kill these things is a bit brutal at the moment. This is important to note. Also, the PDU separate download. Yes. You can copy your live folder, paste it into the same directory, and rename it as PTU, and it'll make the download much, much smaller, but it is a separate install. You will need to copy your account across as well. But yeah, if you go to your Star Citizen directory and copy live, paste it in the same directory, then rename it to PTU, that will massively reduce your download, because the differences between this and live are, there's actually not that much of a file size difference. Gosh dang, chat. I'm a bad pilot, but not this bad. Time to kill with the old Aurora Borealis is not ideal at the moment. Bro Reelses.
Radar contact.
Heck in the heck, come on. Seriously? Okay, so time to kill in this patch is not ideal. Go with that. What? There's another one here? There's two here? Ugh, okay. You know the money size ones, heck yeah. Fear me. You know, tap that failure to, I mean, actually, that wasn't a freelancer. Bonk. Anyway.
Shields damaged.
It wasn't a max either. That was the Mist Prospector, which has very, very similar design language to the Freelancer, but is smaller and has the bags on the outside. Yeah, the Fortune and the Freelancer and the Prospector all look very similar, so I understand. It was the Prospector. The mighty size ones are not doing great against this one. The time to kill is sub-ideal. Whoop. Also, there's an issue that they know about right now where if you are hitting a section of the ship which is already zeroed on health points, you don't get a hit marker, and it does no damage, which is a bug they've acknowledged. As I bully a Mustang Alpha in my freelance, sorry, in my Aurora LN. Kaboom! I wonder what the rocket pods would do to something like a Perseus. I know, but I want to find out. I actually imagine that rocket pods in this patch would do really, really well, honestly. Yes, this is another Prospector. blow his engines off. Ah, the sun always gets me. Kick you in the nadges. I was thinking also one of the reasons I want to try the C788. I've got a C788 on my account. Like, I got it when I picked up the Buccaneer, and they gave you an extra one to put on the spinal mount. But
Shields damaged.
I haven't tried using that thing in so long. Also, recent patches, if you look at the data on Urkel, has had the C788 doing exceptionally no damage numbers, like genuinely awful damage numbers. Because the C788 was a gun that they mentioned that they want to do multiple ammo types on, and they actually never retracted that statement. They still, as far as I know, want to have multiple ammo types for the big ballistic cannons. I'd love to see what happens if you do like an M cannon round. But yes, I also like big cannons and want them to be a thing. Come on. There it goes. There he goes. There goes Speed Racer. Easy doing on wheels. Let's go. And size 1's doing work today, chat. Not a lot of work, but some of it. Regular programming will resume shortly. Do not change the channel. Will it? Will it really change shortly? Or is this all we're going to see now? Barrett trying to kill a prospector in Aurora LN. And taking literally 9 years to get there. Please just blow up. Death by a billion. Yeah, death by a billion paper cuts. Assuming it eventually ends up with explosion. Taken might, I guess. Look, there's almost no modules that aren't damaged on that right-hand side panel now.
Shields damaged.
But I know that a single missile would absolutely wreck it. Wonder, are the missile sizes on the LN still huge? I remember originally it was like a single size 3 mount that had 2 size 2s on it. Which was always hilarious, because you could put a single size 3 on the top of the thing, and it's like enormous on the model. Which would mean, if it's a size 3 mount, that would mean in theory you could put one of those fireball bombs on it. That would be hilarious. Just fly along with a fireball bomb on top of your Aurora. Drop it, you have to fly upside down. Ah! Success! Finally. Yeah, now I need to go back to trying to murder that comma right. Never mind. More of the 4.5 case. Let's go. Speaking of fireballs, 100% going to pick it up in the next War Thunder patch. Which fireball? Sorry? Sorry, I saw the new War Thunder patch. I saw that they're adding infantry. I'm like, this sucks. Moving on.
Check fire.
Like, destroy this satellite. Sure. I have done a bunch of damage to the satellite.
Check fire.
Yeah, there's a lot less satellite than there was originally.
Check fire. Check fire. Check fire.
Okay, that's destroyed.
Check fire.
That's knocked off.
Check fire.
There's nothing undamaged on this thing. US Wyvern with core system. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, okay. I read the development story behind that. I don't recall it being the firewall. What was the other designation for it? What was the F designation for it? Because I was reading a periodical actually, which was all about jets. Sorry, jets in the carrier age. FR1. Yeah, okay, I know it. I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, that thing's neat. Where it was prop for getting its getting the acceleration required to take off in a carrier, because the jets of the time weren't didn't have enough specific impulse to get things off the carrier. So it was both a prop and a jet, and it had a jet engine in the back of the thing. Very, very odd design, but you know, needs must, right? Okay, this isn't working. The SPR going up, and the tester is only 5053. Okay. Does it have a really nice cruising speed? Because that's really what that was designed for, right? It'd cruise real good. Just really feather those props out. And like 650, that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, see, these satellites are completely destroyed in terms of like the damage model for them, but it isn't actually dead. You can't destroy them. Work around using missiles. Yeah, that's fair. Fuel. Pretty much maintains the speed like the Wyvern where you think you're turning it starts losing speed. Yeah, okay. Got any missiles? I do have I should have a missile. Yeetus deletus. Yep. Yeah, the way around it is yeetus deletus. Is it dumbfire that? Yes. Why lock on when it's like in yeeting distance? Also remember, players don't get ordnance notifications if you don't lock them on. I've sent some very long-range yeets at vehicles in, so with the torpedoes, especially in like the Vanguard Harbinger, the old size 5 torpedo. Like yeet, if you don't move, you're dead. Yeah, this is another one which is very much destroyed already, but isn't destroyed because you need to destroy the componentry inside of it, which you can't. Yeet. What? Apparently, that one was not enough. About full speed ahead. Bonk. That doesn't work. Worth trying, though. I'm a professional. Sort of. Once again, respawn here. Poor computer's just like, why do you do this to me? That's not the right one. Because CPU usage is absolutely brutal at Orison. What the heck? Okay, that's wild. So I do display mirroring for showing like my stream and also getting it to my monitor with no latency. So like I have a display port to my monitor and then a HDMI across to my other computer for capture. I've only recently changed to that, and apparently when I go into my AMD tools, apparently that is only shows up on the stream capture. It doesn't show up on my gaming PC. Wild. Anyway, I think I know how to fix that, but that is wild. Huh. Pushed. Okay. Hey!
Attention, security to nephrology. Security to nephrology.
security be needed in nephrology? Yeah, someone's here stinking the blood. Whatever. Huh. It just suddenly cooled down a whole bunch, and I'm completely here for it, chat. It's been a much nicer day recently. We just had a breeze come through it, and we dropped 5 degrees more. So good. I'm just looking at the time. I don't think I'm going to manage to get out there and get this mission done. Because I'm kind of started a bit late today, and this is normally more about my end time, and I'm trying to get more sleep because last night I got almost none. Last night was brutal because it was like 36 degrees when I went to bed. Woke up this morning, it was still 28. So I might actually call it at that point, chat. I do apologize for such a short stream. That's only about 2 hours today. I normally try to do between 3 and 4 hours a day. But it's the way the cookie crumbles, right? Anyway, I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I do genuinely appreciate the company. Hopefully I see you again tomorrow. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow should be Star Citizen again. Yeah, it should be Star Citizen again tomorrow. Hopefully I see you then. For those on YouTube, we'll wind things up at that point. For those on Twitch, we will send a raid on. I do appreciate. Once again, I've said that like 19 times in this wrap up because I'm an absolute geese who can't use word well. Can't use word well. Yeah, good work, idiot. Anyway, I will be back in tomorrow. If you are on YouTube, please consider subscribing. If I do manage to get my subscribers up to, I think it's 500 subscribers, it'll allow me to start getting monetization on YouTube, which would be great. But hopefully I'll get there anyway eventually. I need to start doing some more longer format videos, so some structured format stuff on YouTube, and I just haven't been doing it. And for those on Twitch, I will hopefully see you again tomorrow. If I don't, I will see you around in Star Citizen. And for those who are Sydney-based or Australia-based, I might see you in February at the Atmo Esports event in Sydney, where Sandy and Chris and Xylo are coming down for it. It'll be very exciting. Meanwhile,